Hush now, don't say a word. The truth is better left unheard. Shadows fall across the room, a silent empire, a quiet tomb. The chandelier is dim and low. I watch the faces come and go, a subtle nod across the floor. They leave their conscience at the door. I built this place on quiet fears, collecting debts across the years. The velvet drapes conceal the night, a gentleman who owns the fight. Welcome to the empire of silence, where power does not need to show its violence. We speak in glances, trade in gold, a million secrets never told. The heavy crown, the midnight air, I sit alone inside the chair. This luxury is just a cell, a silent heaven, a quiet hell. A silver case, a loaded deal. I make them bow, I make them kneel. Without a single raised debate, I dictate terms, I seal their fate. The smoke rings float above the glass. I watch the fleeting moments pass. A cold demeanor, tailored suit. The tree of power bears its fruit. Welcome to the empire of silence, where power does not need to show its violence. We speak in glances, trade in gold, a million secrets never told. The heavy crown, the midnight air, I sit alone inside the chair. This luxury is just a cell, a silent heaven, a quiet hell. She walked in wearing satin red, a dangerous thought inside her head. I offered her a heavy drink and watched the way she tried to think. But I am stone and I am ice, I do not pay the asking price. I send her out into the rain and lock the silent doors again. Welcome to the empire of silence, where power does not need to show its violence. We speak in glances, trade in gold, a million secrets never told. The heavy crown, the midnight air, I sit alone inside the chair. This luxury is just a cell, a silent heaven, a quiet hell. The silence rings inside my ears. It feeds the power, stops the tears. A mafia lounge, an empty throne. I made it here, I die alone. The quiet dominance I keep, while all the lesser sinners sleep. The lights go down, the music fades. I linger in the velvet shades. Empire of silence, strong and deep, keep keep the secrets I must keep. Nothing left to say, nothing more to betray. The piece moves, the clock ticks, the trap springs. You thought you were clever, you thought you were fast. You thought your little rebellion would last. You sit at my table, sipping your wine, oblivious to the invisible line. Checkmate in the shadows, game on the board, the quietest victory of the unspoken lord. You played with the pawns, I moved the queen, the most elegant slaughter you ever have seen. I watched you maneuver, I watched you conspire. I let you play close to the edge of the fire. Now the exits are locked, the guards have withdrawn. You are just a ghost waiting for dawn. Checkmate in the shadows, game on the board, the quietest victory of the unspoken lord. You played with the pawns, I moved the queen, the most elegant slaughter you ever have seen. You realize it now, the color drains out. You open your mouth, but you cannot shout. I lean in close, adjusting my tie. The luxury Noir is a beautiful lie. Checkmate in the shadows, game on the board, game on the quietest victory of the unspoken lord. You played with the pawns, I moved the queen, the most elegant slaughter you ever have seen. No blood on the collar, no dirt on the shoe, just absolute ruin descending on you. I stand from the table, my posture straight. Welcome to the end, checkmate. The king falls, the game ends. I turn away into the dark. Heavy is the head, they say. I wash the bloody hands away. The gold is sharp, the jewels are cold. The anti-hero growing old. took the throne by quiet force. I rode the dark and heavy horse. I pushed the weak ones off the ledge and stood upon the jagged edge. Now I am king of all the dark. I rule the city, rule the park. But every time I close my eyes, I hear the ambient quiet sighs. I wear a tailored crown of thorns. I heed the cinematic warnings. A slow and heavy, deep sub-bass. I rule from this expensive place. The luxury of being feared. The path of mercy disappeared. With calm authority I bleed. I am the monster that they need. The council meets at 2:30. I tell them exactly what to do. No raised voices, just a stare. I strip their bravado entirely bare. The neo-soul of dominance. I lead the quiet, heavy dance. I hide the thorns beneath the hair. I sit upon a velvet chair. I wear a tailored crown of thorns. I heed the cinematic warnings. A slow and heavy, deep sub-bass. I rule from this expensive place. The luxury of being feared. The path of mercy disappeared. With calm authority I bleed. I am the monster that they need. I walk the penthouse floor alone. A quiet king upon a throne. The midnight city far below. A place I used to freely know. I traded freedom for the hype. I traded daytime for the night. I feel the thorns press in the skin. The heavy cost of every win. I wear a tailored crown of thorns. I heed the cinematic warnings. A slow and heavy, deep sub-bass. I rule from this expensive place. The luxury of being feared. The path of mercy disappear. Calm authority I bleed. I am the monster that they need. Controlled aggression, iron will. I make the noisy city still. The mafia lounge inside my mind. I leave the innocence behind. The blood is blue, the suit is black. There is no way of going back. The crown is heavy, but it stays. Through all the dark and lonely days, I stand against the window pane and watch the quiet falling rain. Crown of thorns, rule the dark. A quiet study, leather books, dust falling in the moonlight. The crystal decanter, the amber glow. The rivers of power silently flow. I built this fortress brick by brick. The air in here is dangerously thick. awake, an empire of dust crumbling away. The king of the night has nothing to say. The gold is heavy, the silver is cold, a tragedy written, a story retold. I look at the paintings hanging so high, the faces of men who had to die for me to sit in this leather chair, breathe in this solitary air of an empire of dust crumbling away. The king of the night has nothing to say. The gold is heavy, the silver is cold, a tragedy written, a story retold. Fall from the cigarette, and I have money and fear, but never a friend. The ambition was poison, sweet on the tongue. I am old in the soul, though I am young. An empire of dust crumbling away. The king of the night has nothing to say. The gold is heavy, the silver is cold, a tragedy written, a story retold. What do you buy when you own it all? Who do you catch when you finally fall? The darkness is absolute, rich and profound. I am a king without a sound. The fire dies, the glass is empty, dust settles on the throne. White to move, but black will win. A subtle art of silencing. I touch the piece, I hold the square. I breathe the heavy midnight air. They play with noise, they play with heat. I play from my expensive seat, the luxury of waiting long to prove the opposition wrong. I slide the bishop down the line, the victory is by design. I do not gloat, I do not smile, I crush them with the quiet style. The chessboard is a city grid. Uncover what they hid. Dark, cinematic, heavy bass. I own this elevated place. The anti-hero makes his move inside a slow and heavy groove. Checkmate spoken in a breath, a calm and calculated death. The night is taken, pawn is lost. I never calculate the cost, because the boy belongs to me. From penthouse down to angry sea, they sweat through their tailored suits. I rip their power by the roots. The neo-soul of pure control. I am the master of the whole. The chessboard is a city grid. I uncover what they hid. Dark, cinematic, heavy bass. I own this elevated place. The anti-hero makes his move inside a slow and heavy groove. Checkmate spoken in a breath, a calm and calculated death. The king is cornered, nowhere left. A silent and profound theft. I knock him over with a touch. I didn't have to try too much. The room is silent, stunned and cold. I am the wolf inside the fold. I take my code, I take my leave, and leave them nothing but to grieve. The chessboard is a city grid. I uncover what they hid. Dark, cinematic, heavy bass. I own this elevated place. The anti-hero makes his move inside a slow and heavy groove. Checkmate spoken in the breath, a calm and calculated death. The calm authority I hold, more valuable than solid gold. Controlled aggression on the board. I am the undisputed lord. The ambient textures of the wind. I wipe the shadow from my chin. The pieces scatter on the floor. I walk straight out the heavy door. The city is my playing field. I hold the dark and heavy shield. Chessboard clear, game is done. Footsteps echo in the hall, waiting for the axe to fall. Stand straight, fix the tie. Look the devil in the eye. Washing down the glass, I watch my old reflections pass. I was a soldier, now a king. I felt the heavy winter sting. I bought the loyalty of thieves and raked the dying autumn leaves. The scars are hidden by the thread. I bear the weight of what I bled. These are the echoes of the fall. I stand my ground and take it all. A luxury of quiet pain. I walk alone into the rain. A cinematic, heavy soul. I pay the overwhelming toll. With calm authority I stand, a villain in a barren land. Photograph inside the desk, a memory both pure and grotesque. She smiled before the empire grew, before the sky lost all its blue. I had to choose between the crown or letting all the rivals down. I chose the dark, I chose the cold, and watched my very heart grow. The echoes of the fall. I stand my ground and take it all. A luxury of quiet pain. I walk alone into the rain. A cinematic, heavy soul. I pay the overwhelming toll. in a barren land. The enemies are at the door. I fought this exact war before. I pour the drink, I check the time. I do not need a single rhyme. The heavy groove, the silent threat. I am the man they won't forget. I turn the handle, face the gloom, and bring the darkness to the room. These are the echoes of the fall. Oh, I stand my ground and take it all. A luxury of quiet pain. I walk alone into the rain. A cinematic, heavy soul. I pay the overwhelming toll. With calm authority I stand, a villain in a barren land. No, 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 no. The deep sub-bass shakes the floor. I am the man they're looking for. The ambient textures of the dread. I'll walk the path where angels bled. Controlled aggression, sharp and clean. The coldest ruler ever seen. The echoes fade into the night. I step away from the pale light. The fall is done, the king remains, bound by his own heavy chains. Silence now, forever dark. Crystal drops reflecting fire, burning down the old desire. Stand your ground, don't show the pain. Let them think you rule the rain. We shook our hands when we were young, but poison sat upon your tongue. You thought I wouldn't see the play. You thought I looked the other way. Now here we are across the desk. Your trembling hands, your beating chest. The room is dark, the stakes are high. I watch the panic in your eye. Beneath the cold chandelier we stand. The cards are heavy in my hand. You brought the night, I brought the frost. Now calculate how much it cost. I do not scream, I do not break. I only take what I must take. The luxury of acting chill. The anti-hero sets the bill. You poured a drink to calm your nerves, but got exactly what you served. I built this house from broken stone. I learned to fight the dark alone. Your loyalty was made of glass. It shattered when the shadows passed. I wear the suit, I bear the weight. You came to strike, you came too late. Beneath the cold chandelier we stand. The cards are heavy in my hand. You brought the knife, I brought the frost. Now calculate how much it cost. I do not scream, I do not break. I only take what I must take. The luxury of acting chill. The Anti-hero sets the bill. I push the contract off the side and watch the place where cowards hide. You ask for mercy in the gloom, but mercy never checks this room. I give a nod, the door flies wide. The cold night air sweeps deep inside. You walk away without your pride. I keep the shadows by my side. Beneath the cold chandelier we stand. The cards are heavy in my hand. You brought the knife, I brought the frost. Now calculate how much it cost. I do not scream, I do not break. I only take what I must take. The luxury of acting chill. The anti-hero sets the bill. The crystals sway without a sound. A silent king upon his crown. Betrayal is a common sin. In this expensive monument, I button up the velvet coat and let the final echoes flow. The room is empty, clear the glass. Let the final minutes pass. Cold chandelier, you shine so bright upon the darkness of the night. I remain untouched by rain. Untouched by rain. Straight in the tide, cufflink snap. The battle begins. We do not fight in the mud or the street. We battle in boardrooms, we battle in suites. The weapons are words, the armor is silk. We are the predators of a different ilk. A gentleman's war, quiet and cold. Destroying the young, replacing the old. No gunfire heard, no siren scream. Just the silent death of another man's dream. Perfectly groomed, I walk into the room. They are already doomed. A hostile takeover signed with a pen. The elegant slaughter of powerful men. A gentleman's war, quiet and cold. Destroying the young, replacing the old. No gunfire heard, no siren scream. Just the silent death of another man's dream. I offer a handshake, cold as the ice. They pay the premium, they pay the price. The midnight city observes from below. The highest class of violence we know. A gentleman's war, quiet and cold. Destroying the young, replacing the old. No gunfire heard, no siren scream. Just the silent death of another man's dream. In tailored disguises, every new dawn a new empire rises. I button my jacket, I step to the glass, watching the defeated slowly pass. The contract signed, the war is won. The gentleman remains. bars are gold, the lock is brass. I watch the fleeting moments pass. A bird of prey without a sky, too rich to live, too proud to die. The penthouse view is 30 miles. I bought the loyalties and smiles. The carpet thick, the marble bright, but I am swallowed by the night. I built the fortress out of greed and got exactly what I need. But now the walls are closing in, the heavy cost of every sin. Living in the golden cage, writing on the lonely page. The cinematic dark descends, where every empty hallway ends. I am the king of nothingness, in a bespoke and tailored dress. The calm authority of pain, I rule over the quiet rain. She visits when the moon is high, a dangerous and cold ally. We drink the wine, we play the part, two statues with a missing heart. She understands the velvet trap, the heavy suffocating rap. We do not speak of breaking free, we just accept the irony. Living in the golden cage, writing on a lonely page. The cinematic dark descends, where every empty hallway ends. I am the king of nothingness, in a bespoke and tailored dress. The calm authority of pain, I rule over the quiet rain. I run my hand along the rail, a billionaire inside a jail. The sub-bass hums beneath my feet, I listen to the city beat. I cannot walk the streets below, the shadows there all seem to know that I traded my own soul to gain this absolute control. Living in the golden cage, hey, writing on a lonely page. The cinematic dark descends, where every empty hallway ends. I am the king of nothingness, in a bespoke and tailored dress. The calm authority of pain, I rule over the quiet rain. The luxury of noir and gold, the empty stories I have told, controlled aggression kept inside. I have nowhere left to hide the neo soul of my defeat. Up in the highest lonely suite, the gold is cold against my hand. I am the ruler of this land, but I am trapped inside the frame. The anti-hero with no name, golden cage, close the door. as the stone, cold as the night. Swallowed the sun, buried the light. Walking the edge, keeping the pace. Nothing but ice left on my face. Step in the hall, the whispers start. They try to read a frozen heart. The tailored lines, the velvet touch. I do not need to say too much. A nod of head, a shifting eye. The room decides who lives or dies. I am the rock that breaks the wave, the silent master, never slave. Obsidian, the heavy stone. I sit upon the shadow throne. No crack of dawn, no break of sweat. I play the game, I place the bet. Keeps a pace in the slow retreat. I keep the city on its feet. The calm authority of dark. I leave a very quiet mark. She wore a dress of silver thread and walked the path of foolish dread. She tried to chip the stone away to find the man who used to play. But I am cured of hope, and now I made a very silent vow. I kissed her hand and let her go back to the world I used to know. Obsidian, the heavy stone. I sit upon the shadow throne. No crack of dawn, no break of sweat. I play the game, I place the bet. Keeps a base in the slow retreat. I keep the city on its feet. The calm authority of dark. I leave a very quiet mark. The rivals come with noisy threats, entangled in their own regrets. I let them speak, I let them shout, before I slowly shut them out. True power never needs to yell. The rings of every quiet bell. I slide the piece across the board. The empty hero strikes a chord. Obsidian, the heavy stone. I sit upon the shadow throne. No crack of dawn, no break of sweat. I play the game, I place the bet. Keeps a base in the slow retreat. I keep the city on its feet. The calm authority of dark. I leave a very quiet mark. Polished black, impenetrable. The silence is intentional. A midnight lounge, a lonely beat. The cold victory is bittersweet. I guard the gates of my own mind, leaving the weaker men behind. Obsidian, reflecting on the darkest deed is finally done. The groove is slow, the bass is deep. I close my eyes but do not sleep. Solid stone. End of line. Engine humming, wipers rhythm, the city fades. The rearview mirror shows the skyline glow. I am driving fast, but the time moves slow. The neon bleeds on the wet concrete. I'm leaving the ghosts of this bitter street. Neon rain washing over the past, driving away from the shadows at last. The power I held was an empty shell. I am breaking the chains. The radio static, the heavy bass. No destination, no time, no place. I gave them the keys to the mafia throne. I'd rather be lost, I'd rather be alone. Neon rain washing over the past, driving away from the shadows at last. The power I held was an empty shell. I am breaking the chains. I am leaving the cell. Crimson street, the strong survive, they consume the weak. But I step out of the endless war. I do not need the darkness anymore. Neon rain washing over the past, ooh, driving away from the shadows at last. The power I held was an empty shell. Chains. I am leaving the cell. A deep exhalation, the tension breaks. I leave behind all the calculated mistakes. The elegant danger, the suits and the lies fading away in the midnight sky. The road is empty, the rain is cold, the future is dark, but it is mine. Handle with care, the label said. I left the warning signs unread. I break the things I touch too much. A heavy, unapologetic touch. The Mafia lounge is quiet now. I wipe the shadow from my brow. She sits across with tearful eyes, a victim of my dark disguise. I wear the villain's tailored coat. I am the sinking heavy boat. She offered me a porcelain heart. I watched it shatter, fall apart. I do not mean to be the stone, but I am meant to be alone. A cinematic dark embrace. I leave a ruin in my space. I sweep the pieces from the floor and walk her gently to the door. The calm authority of grief. I am the velvet silent thief. poured my soul into the bass, a slow groove in a lonely place. The ambient textures of regret, the things I never can forget. I told her I was made of ice. She didn't heed the cold advice. And now the luxury is stained by all the tears that slowly rained. I do not mean to be the stone, but I am meant to be alone. A cinematic dark embrace. I leave a ruin in my space. I sweep the pieces from the floor and walk her gently to the door. The calm authority of grief. I am the velvet silent thief. I pour a drink of vintage wine and cross the solitary line. The neo-soul of broken things. The anti-hero never sings. He only murmurs in the dark and guards his isolated spark. I put the mask back on my face and resume my elevated place. I do not mean to be the stone, but I am meant to be alone. A cinematic dark embrace. I leave a ruin in my space. I sweep the pieces from the floor and walk her gently to the door. The calm authority of grief. I am the velvet silent thief. Controlled aggression, locked away. I live to fight another day. The midnight city calls my name. I am the master of the game. The porcelain is sharp and bright. It cuts my fingers in the night. The shards are glittering and cold. The story that is always told. I sit in silence in the lounge, with nothing left to try and scrounge. Porcelain hearts fade away. Coins clinking, empty echoes, the illusion. The watch on my wrist cost $100,000, but the time slips through my open hand. The chandelier sparkles, blind in the eye. We wrap ourselves in an expensive lie. Hollow gold, heavy and cold, the greatest deception that ever was sold. We dress up the darkness in velvet and silk, drinking the poison disguised as the milk. I stare at the mirror, the suit is bespoke, but the man underneath is nothing but smoke. The pinnacle of power, the top of the chain, but inside the chest is a desert of pain. marble floor shine, cold to the touch. I wanted it all, I wanted too much. Now I sit in the penthouse entirely numb, waiting for feelings that never will come. Hollow gold, heavy and cold, the greatest deception that ever was sold. We dress up the darkness in velvet and silk, drinking the poison disguised as the milk. The anti-hero, the villain, the king, names that they give me, songs that they sing. But strip off the luxury, turn off the light. I am just a shadow trapped in the night. The gold glitters, the heart freezes, the hollow man remains. Breathing, hold the weight, exhale the fear. Standing on the balcony, the wind is cold. The story of my life is already told. They see the cars, they see the suits. They do not see the bitter rules. Shadows of the crown, heavy on my head, walking among the living, feeling like the dead. The power is a ghost, the money is a curse. Every step forward feels like reverse. I hide the scars beneath the silk. We spilled the blood, we spilled the milk. A calculating mind, a silent decree. Nobody gets close enough to see. Shadows of the crown, heavy on my head, walking among the living, feeling like the dead. The power is a ghost, the money is a curse. Every step forward feels like reverse. Flicker and die. I watch the airplanes cross the sky, escaping to a place I will never know. I am anchored to the world below. Shadows of the crown, heavy on my head, walking among the living, feeling like the dead. The power is a ghost, the money is a curse. Every step forward feels like reverse. They call me a king, they call me a god. I nod my head, I play the facade, but inside the chest, the heart is a stone, ruling the world completely alone. The wind stops, the shadows stretch. I turn around, back to the throne. Mountain bound by choice, tied by silk, drinking down the poison milk. The room is dim, the tension high. We never really say goodbye. You hold the key, but I hold the door. We dance upon the marble floor, a toxic game of give and take. We see how much the other can break. You wear the satin, I wear the suit. We fight in absolute mute. The cinematic dark descends. We are the worst of toxic friends. Satin handcuffs, velvet chains. We revel in the quiet pains. A heavy groove of neo-soul. We fight for absolute control. I am the villain, you're the queen. The darkest romance ever seen. With calm authority, we clash and turn our empire into ash. We sit across the dining space. I analyze your flawless face. You try to cut me with the word, I let it fall completely unheard. I am the stone, I am the wall. I will not stumble, will not fall. I pour the wine, I hold your gaze. We're lost inside a midnight maze. Satin handcuffs, velvet chains. We revel in the quiet pains. A heavy groove of neo-soul. We fight for absolute control. I am the villain, you're the queen. The darkest romance ever seen. With calm authority, we clash and turn our empire into ash. Slide the cuff across the wood. We are misunderstood. I snap it shut around my wrist. A dark and cinematic twist. I give you power just to show that I command the undertow. You think you trapped the beast tonight, but I am master of the bite. Satin handcuffs, velvet chains. We revel in the quiet pains. A heavy groove of neo-soul. We fight for absolute control. I am the villain, you're the queen. The darkest romance ever seen. With calm authority, we clash and turn our empire into ash. Controlled aggression, gentle touch. We love the danger far too much. The luxury of midnight fights beneath the cold and distant lights. The deep sub-bass of our desire. We play inside the quiet fire. The cuffs are tight, the game is won. Before the rising of the sun, we sit in silence, side by side, with nowhere left for us to hide. Satin binds, darkness holds. Complete stillness. A sharp gaze. Control. shout across tables, they posture and brag. They wave their money like a white surrender flag. I sit at the back, perfectly still, bending the room to my absolute will. King of the quiet, Lord of the still. I do not need to speak to go for the kill. The silence is heavy, a weapon refined. I dominate spaces using my mind. Panic sets in when I do not react. I deal in the shadows, I deal in the fact. A slight razor eyebrow, a sip of the drink. I push them right to the edge of the brink. King of the quiet, Lord of the still. I do not need to speak to go for the kill. The silence is heavy, a weapon refined. I dominate spaces using my mind. The loudest man in the room is the weak. I listen to every word that they speak. Then I stand up and the temperature drops. The breathing suspends, the heartbeat stops. King of the quiet, Lord of the still. I do not need to speak to go for the kill. The silence is heavy, a weapon refined. I dominate spaces using my mind. An aura of danger, a presence of dread. I occupy all the space in their head. Without a command, they all step aside. I am the tide that they cannot outride. I walk through the doors, the silence follows. The king of the quiet takes his lead. Footsteps on wet pavement, the glow of a street lamp, the vow remains. Rain falls heavy on the trench coat. I swallow the words caught in my throat. You asked for loyalty, you asked for my life. I gave you the shadow, I took the night. Silent vows in the midnight rain. We do not speak of the blood or the pain. A quiet oath bound by the dark, a dangerous bond, a permanent mark. I keep the secrets buried deep, guarding the demons while you sleep. The city is vicious, the alleys are blind. I leave all the weakness far behind. Silent vows in the midnight rain. We do not speak of the blood or the pain. A quiet oath bound by the dark, a dangerous bond, a permanent mark. Unspoken rule between thieves and kings. We bear the weight of terrible things. I do not flinch when the thunder rolls. I am the keeper of ruined souls. Silent vows in the midnight rain. We do not speak of the blood or the pain. A quiet oath bound by the dark, a dangerous bond, a permanent mark. No contract signed in ink or blood, just footprints washing away in the mud. We know the cost of the life we chose. The petals fall from the blackest rose. The rain fades, the shadows merge. I walk on, the vow is kept. Pour the glass, let it breathe. Watch the hidden monsters seethe. I mix the poison with the grape. There is no quiet, clean escape. Came to me to strike a deal. You try to hide how you really feel, but I can smell the trembling fear. I draw you close, I draw you near. The lounge is lit by candlelight, a cinematic heavy night. I pour the drink and slide it near. I am the architect of fear. We're drinking venom with the wine. I blur the cinematic line, a heavy groove of dark control. I buy your frightened little soul, the calm authority of dread. I hear the words you haven't said. I sit in luxury and wait for you to swallow down your fate. You lift the glass, your fingers shake. You know exactly what's at stake. I take a sip of my own glass and let the tense dark moments pass. The neo-soul of manipulation, a quiet dark assassination. Not of the flesh, but of the mind. I leave the broken shells behind. We're drinking venom with the wine. I blur the cinematic line, a heavy groove of dark control. I buy your frightened little soul, the calm authority of dread. I hear the words you haven't said. I sit in luxury and wait for you to swallow down your fate. The deal is done. I blot out your remaining son. You belong to my estate, a pawn inside the hands of fate. I do not raise my voice at all. I simply watch the empire fall. I wipe the rim, I set it down. The coldest villain in the town. We're drinking venom with the wine. I blur the cinematic line, a heavy groove of dark control. I buy your frightened little soul, the calm authority of dread. I hear the words you haven't said. I sit in luxury and wait for you to swallow down your fate. Controlled aggression, velvet touch. I do not need to push too much. The ambient textures of the trap. You're caught inside the heavy map. The deep sub-bass begins to roll. I have complete and total control. The wine is gone, the venom stays. You'll serve me for the rest of days. I button up my blackest coat and leave you in the sinking boat. Venom sweet, night is mine. Heavy breathing, the clock strikes 3. Absolute isolation. The penthouse is silent, the servants are gone. I sit in the dark, waiting for dawn. The city below is a grid of gold, but the air up here is bitter and cold. The weight of the throne crushing the chest. No peace for the wicked, no time to rest. The luxury dark is a beautiful cage. I am the captive of my own stage. I rub my temples, the headache beats. I am the ghost of the midnight streets. The anti-hero with nothing to prove, trapped in the rhythm of a heavy groove. The weight of the throne crushing the chest. No peace for the wicked, no time to rest. The luxury dark is a beautiful cage. I am the captive of my own stage. Rum, waiting for the feeling to finally come. But the soul is empty, the heart is dry. I am a king, but I do not know why. The weight of the throne crushing the chest. No peace for the wicked, no time to rest. The luxury dark is a beautiful cage. I am the captive of my own stage. Solitary affair, breathing in the heavy, expensive air. I have everything a man could desire, but I am freezing inside the fire. The dawn breaks, the shadows hide. The throne remains heavy. The sky breaks open, black and cold. A story that the streets have told. I walk alone, no coat, no shield. My solitary truth revealed. The neon bleeds onto the street. I move with heavy measured feet. They swore their loyalty in blood, then left me sinking in the mud. I do not rush, I do not run. The anti-hero needs no gun. I let the water wash the stain and make a quiet vow of rain. I walk the midnight city lights and read the cinematic signs. A heavy groove, a steady pace. I bring the shadow to this place. They thought the water pulled me down, but I am here to take the crown. The calm authority of dark. I strike the match, I leave the spark. I reach the door of the old estate. I do not knock, I do not wait. The guards part like the final sea. They know exactly what I'll be. I step inside the velvet hall and watch the traitors start to fall. The ambient tension fills the air. I take my seat upon the chair. I walk the midnight city lights and read the cinematic signs. A heavy groove, a steady pace. I bring the shadow to this place. They thought the water pulled me down, but I am here to take the crown. The calm authority of dark. I strike the match, I leave the spark. He offers me a glass of gin to wash away the recent sin. I push the glass across the wood and make my presence understood. The vow of rain is absolute. I stand inside my soaking suit. The neo soul of consequence. I break his final edict there. I walk the midnight city lines and read the cinematic signs. A heavy groove, a steady pace. I bring the shadow to this place. They thought the water pulled me down, but I am here to take the crown. The calm authority of dark. I strike the match, I leave the spark. Controlled aggression, silent stare. I leave him trembling in the chair. The luxury of sheer control. I am the captain of my soul. The deeps are bass of rolling thunder. I leave the traitor pulled right under. I step back out into the night, beneath the flickering street light. The vow is kept, the score is clean. The coldest phantom ever seen. Vow of rain. Wash it up. Wash it off. Pouring champagne, bubbles rise, a toxic smile. You look stunning in the evening dress, a beautiful vision, a beautiful mess. We circle each other, predators playing. I hear every word you are not saying. Venom in the crystal, poison in the wine. Your lips are dangerous, your eyes are divine. A lethal attraction in the mafia lounge. The deepest secret We toast to the pain. Two empty souls standing in the rain. You know who I am, I know who you are. We are falling fast, we are falling far. Venom in the crystal, poison in the wine. Your lips are dangerous, your eyes are divine. A lethal attraction in the mafia lounge. The deepest secrets we both scavenge. I take a sip, keeping my eyes on you, wondering who will strike, wondering who. The groove is slow, the tension is high. We love each other, but we want each other to die. Venom in the crystal, poison in the wine. Your lips are dangerous, your eyes are divine. A lethal attraction in the mafia lounge. The deepest secrets we both scavenge. Kiss on the cheek, a knife in the back. The world fades out to pitch perfect black. I hold you close, feeling your breath. A luxurious waltz right to the death. The glasses clink. The venom spreads. A beautiful end. I do not negotiate. I am the hand of heavy fate. Keep your money, keep your gold. The story is already told. You crossed the line you couldn't see, and thought that you could bargain me. We sit across the leather booth. I offer you a quiet truth. The lounge is empty, jazz is low. I'm in control of the heavy flow. You brought a briefcase full of lies. I read the panic in your eyes. This is a silent ransom deal. I dictate how you're meant to feel. No raised voices, no alarms, just folded suits and quiet harms. A dark and cinematic space. I put you in your proper place. The luxury of being cold. I am the terror to behold. Yeah. You beg for time, you beg for grace. I slowly sip and hold my space. The neo-soul of my disdain. I leave you in the quiet rain. My influence is like a net, the tightest snare you've ever met. I slide the paper, sign your name, and step away from your little game. This is a silent ransom deal. I dictate how you're meant to feel. No raised voices, no alarms, just folded suits and quiet harms. A dark and cinematic space. I put you in your proper place. The luxury of being cold. I am the terror to behold. A woman watches from the bar. She knows exactly who we are. I give a nod, the deal is sealed. Your destiny is now revealed. I do not strike, I do not yell. I simply lock you in your hair. The ambient textures of the night consume your fading, trembling light. This is a silent ransom deal. I dictate how you're meant to feel. No raised voices, no alarms, just folded suits and quiet harms. A dark and cinematic space. I put you in your proper place. The luxury of being cold. I am the terror to behold. Controlled aggression, deep and slow. I am the undertow below. The velvet rope is pulled real tight. I am the owner of the night. The ransom isn't paid in cash. It's paid in ash. It's paid in ash. The briefcase stays, you walk away. I win another heavy day. The silent ransom has been met. The anti-hero wins the bet. Deep sub-bass and fade to black. The skyline hums a quiet tune. Smoke rises to a crescent moon. No one asks what I have done. When the night outlives the sun, I built an empire on a silent knot, trading mercy for a distant god. The leather chair is feeling cold tonight, reflecting just a silver shard of light. They see the gold but miss the rust, a crown of power forged in dust. I hold the keys to every closed estate, but cannot lock away my own fate. Velvet shadows cover up the stain. Pour the whiskey, wash away the rain. I hold the world inside a heavy hand, a lonely king upon a quiet land. It looks like heaven, but it feels like cold. When every secret has been bought and sold. Velvet shadows keep my conscience deep, while the city finally goes to sleep. I read the faces of the ones who lie. I see the trembling when I meet their eye. The velvet rope is just a woven thread, a simple line they never will forget. I wear the suit like it's an iron shell, ruling from a penthouse suite in hell. The air is thin up on the highest floor. I have it all, yet I am looking for more. Velvet shadows cover up the stain. Pour the whiskey, wash away the rain. I hold the world inside a heavy hand, a lonely king upon a quiet land. It looks like heaven, but it feels like cold. When every secret has been bought and sold. Velvet shadows keep my conscience deep, while the city finally goes to sleep. A knock upon the heavy oaken door, a ghost I thought I settled scores before. I do not flinch, I do not break my stare. Just breathe the heavy manufactured air. The game is played in whispers and in signs. The weak are broken on the dotted lines. I sign my name and seal another doom, and sit alone inside the quiet room. Velvet shadows cover up the stain. Pour the whiskey, wash away the rain. I hold the world inside a heavy hand, a lonely king upon a quiet land. It looks like heaven, but it feels like cold. When every secret has soul. Velvet shadows keep my conscience deep while the city finally goes to sleep. I never wanted to be made of stone, but flesh and blood cannot survive alone. The velvet is a comfort and a curse. I fill the glass and wait to face the worst. The shadows are the only friends I keep in this expensive darkness, thick and deep. The ice is melting in the empty glass. I watch the glowing city headlights pass. The king of nothing in a velvet gown. Velvet shadows faded down. Silence. Silence. Blueprint drawn in silver ink, standing on the jagged brink. No one sees the web I weave, they only see what they believe. I move the pieces from afar, I navigate by a falling star. A whisper in the mayor's ear, a sudden calculated fear. I do not hold a smoking gun, I only dictate what is done. The penthouse is my drawing board, I am the quiet, unseen lord. I am the architect of night, I bend the shadows to the light. With calm authority I rule and use the city as my tool. Dark cinematic, heavy groove, I calculate my every move. The villain aura wrapped in silk, I drink the poison with the milk. She tried to map my master plan, to understand the broken man. I gave her keys to half the doors, but kept the highest secret floor. Some mysteries are meant to stay hidden from the light of day. I redesign the city streets to match my lonely heavy beats. I am the architect of night, I bend the shadows to the light. With calm authority I rule and use the city as my tool. Dark cinematic, heavy groove, I calculate my every move. The villain aura wrapped in silk, I drink the poison with the milk. The rivals thought they built the wall, I only had to make a call and watch their towers turn to sand by the movement of my hand. I am the silence in the cold, the master of the heavy road. I build them up to watch them break, the only pleasure that I take. I am the architect of night, I bend the shadows to the light. With calm authority I rule and use the city as my tool. Dark cinematic, heavy groove, I calculate my every move. The villain aura wrapped in silk, I drink the poison with the milk. The neo-solar falling towers, I count the midnight lonely hours. The subway shakes the avenue, I design the perfect view. A masterclass in consequence, without a shred of innocence. The blueprints fade, the ink is dry, I watch the heavy midnight sky. The architect architect stands all alone upon a fortress made of bone. Quiet now. The work is done.